What's up, everybody? This is Erzil99, and it is apparently the beginning of the 13 Days in Eve campaign. That's right. This is CCP's Christmas event. They usually do a 12 Days of Christmas type setup. Some of the old ones are pretty funny. They actually did a little education on Icelandic Christmas myths. Just funny, they got these different CCP staffers to play different, I guess you'd call them troublemaking trolls, I guess, in Icelandic culture, with all these different odd names. I mean, you probably still find the videos on YouTube, but they're hilarious. But even the alphas can get in on the fun. As you can see here, there's 2 rewards if you're an Omega. And if you're just an alpha, you still get some decent stuff. Get some abysmal filaments. So you can always use those if you're really brave or a high SP alpha. Some crates of Navy ammo. So this will come in handy. Military surplus contains quantity of ammunition rated for small weapons appropriate to your race. So for this will be Caldari Navy. Either hybrid charges, light missiles, or rockets. You can see you can get a Synesis Ice Cloud skin, some Yule fireworks. First day you get an Apotheosis Ice Cloud skin, which of course, you're not going to have for most people. And move on to the different days, more fireworks, an augmentation crate. Looks like for a special facial augmentation. Another small Navy ammo crate. Frostline exploration suits. Medium faction ammo crate. Another. And at the end, for the alphas, you can get 50,000 SP. The Omegas, of course, get the sexier stuff because, well, paying customer. A booster that provides 50% bonus to agent corporation and faction standing increases. That's pretty sexy. Got a chromodynamic candy skin for the Tristan. The Flamejaw augmentation crate. A Praxis Icebound investigator skin. That's the precursor battleship. Large faction ammo crates. 50,000 SP. Fierce abysmal filaments. A 75% glamour booster. Drake and Rupture skins. The Mistborn Rhyme augmentation, which looks more like face paint. 100,000 SP. So if you're an Omega, you can walk away with up to 200,000 SP just by virtue of logging in. And this one, this one is insane. You ready for this? Normally when a high SP player uses a skill injector, they're subject to diminishing returns. My main character has over 100 million SP, so he only gets like 150,000 out of an item that's supposed to give you 500,000. because logic. So if you get this booster, and then you can use 3 skill injectors, which means you can get 1.5 million SP free and clear. No SP penalties for high SP characters. So those are gonna, even if you don't use it yourself, that's gonna be worth a good deal of money. Of course, you gotta be a subscriber to get it, but that's a pretty nice reward. But I've always felt that the penalties on high SP players for skill injectors were always too harsh. Because I mean, you get to the point where you're only getting literally what, 20-30% of what you're paying for. It's like, yeah, that's like, that'd be like the federal government taxing you at 70%. You'd be like, fuck right off. There's no point. There's no point in working at that point because they're taking all of your money. But that's the super nice thing. I mean, 200,000 SP, the impetus boosters are pretty nice. I mean, that's if you're grinding a faction or wanting to get in good with a particular corporation, that'll definitely help you along the way. Of course, 99% of the time, faction standings only give you access to higher level missions. They don't really do much else besides lower the taxes that you have in their stations. Other than that, they don't really do a great deal. Then of course there's these face things. These are probably going to be all over the place and not very valuable. The Frostline suits, some people might use them, but others may not. But it's something that is available to every player, alpha or omega, depending, just depends on what you get. Still, there's some stuff that might sell on the market. The filaments will probably, the value on a lot of this will probably crash because everyone will sell them because most people don't play Space Barbie. But, especially for the omegas, they got some nice boosters in there. Plus free SP is free SP, especially when you're an alpha. So in order to redeem these, of course, you just hit claim like I did. It shows up down here in redeemable items. From there you can drag and drop it into your character. It'll say the following items have been redeemed and added to the hangar in your station.
Connecting.
I have got to go in here and put in a skill queue, but we'll take a look at the item itself. It's probably selling for peanuts already.
Skill training completed.
This has only been available since 11:30 according to this clock, so we're only a few hours in. Yeah, and they're going for, people are trying to sell them for 1.5, and the price is just going down exponentially because everyone and their brother's going to have one. So, yeah. It is a limited time license. Huh. Now this says limited time, this says permanent. I guess I mean it's a limited time availability, but either way, not many people actually fly the Apotheosis. I don't even know if it's in the ship tree. It probably isn't. Most of the Jovian ships aren't really in the tree. Yeah, the Apotheosis is just a Jovian shuttle. So most people don't really fly these because they're fairly rare up until recently. They were given out initially on EVE's 5th to all active players during EVE's 5th anniversary. And they were also given out at the 10th and I want to say 15th anniversaries as well. Which the 15th anniversary was recently, so. So these things probably don't have very much in the way of value. But that'll do it for this episode. Just wanted to let y'all know, even if all you're doing is playing Skill Queue Online, you definitely want to try and log in your characters, even the alphas, for the next few days. I'm going to load some skills into my skill queue because I need to be using my limited time. But like I said, that'll do it. And I'm Urgil99, and I'll see you next time.